right, Tom Nash, how are you today?
How can I get a bumper like that? That was professional. I got hype.
Dude, I can get you any bumper you want. Any bumper you want. I'll get you the bumper. You just keep giving me winning stocks, and then I'll get you any bumper you want. We got like a 15-person video team here. So whatever you want. I just have to answer some of my emails or Slacks to let them know, because that is my deficiency. If I can get someone else to go in my head and answer these Slacks or go back and forth, then that would be great. It's hard to find like a chief of staff or what have you, to do that. But yes, so how have you been, my man?
I'm good. I actually had Kevin on 2 days ago on my channel. We were doing a live stream together.
Oh, I should have said, I didn't know that.
No, but nobody knew it because the internet was so horrible that it essentially crashed multiple times and we had to call it off.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, he is, they said I was fanboying over Kevin so hard. Whatever. I don't care.
They said the same thing about me when I had him on for it was kind of working on and off, but we had a really good conversation. People, for some reason, I mean, they don't enjoy. People have a hard time when people give other people compliments, I think, just in general.
Yep. I agree. And
they want blood.
they want blood, and people don't want to seek to understand either. They want to, like someone goes, I don't believe Kevin's story. They're like, this guy's like, I don't believe Kevin's story. Someone must have given him all this money. So, so yeah, that's it.
I mean, he's killing it. Look at his numbers. I mean, his YouTube is off the chart. I mean, nobody gave him anything.
Yeah, no one God, what are you gonna say?
He's putting out a lot of quality content, and he's killing it. I mean, you can't deny it. And haters be haters. I mean, nothing new. I got haters as well.
Yeah, you don't have any haters. No way.
No, I actually had two come out at the same time and post some nonsense about me, but both of them actually apologized and retracted.
They did? Yeah. Why'd they retract? You reached out?
Yeah, I reached out and I had a conversation. I mean, usually once it kind of comes with the territory, right? Kevin is a big deal. Everybody knows he's a household name. So once you get big, everybody has an opinion,
Yep. And opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one.
Exactly. More than one.
Yeah. So you could say opinions are like eyes, but I just felt like saying the other thing just now. Yep. Yeah. So what's new in your world? How did you sell any of the BINGO? BINGO.
I'm still in.
What's his name?
I'm still in, and I'm really appreciative of. People think I gave them the BCRX tip, but I actually put it in my post that it came from you and from the nice lady that was on the show.
Oh yeah, so they're giving you a lot of credit for BCRX.
They give me credit for something that's not mine, and I said Jason Raznick with an A told me to buy that stock.
Yeah,
A with an A, and I actually, the one thing I'll take credit for, when it was dipping hard, I doubled my position and I let them know, hey, I just doubled my position, and that's kind of where I take the credit. And now it's going back up. They have some good news. I don't know if you noticed. A new trial is coming out. A lot of interesting stuff going on with BCRX.
Got it. So you like it. You like it.
Yeah. I'm in for the long haul. Same with BNGO, not selling, and same with Palantir. Palantir was massive, and I don't know if you probably don't have time to watch all my videos. I mean, of course you do. Of course you watch them all.
watch. I've never missed a video of yours.
Twice every video, just to make sure you got everything right.
Yeah. So what was you going to say? What were you going to say?
I made a video right before earnings, and I said, hey, just to let you know, in 3 days, the lockup is going to expire because it's a direct listing. So you got a lot of people looking to sell because they were holding these non-liquid assets for 17 years. It's a lot of people that need cash, want to meet cash. It's okay. It's normal. Even though they have different perspectives, some of them are retiring, whatever. So there's going to be 80% of the stock getting unlocked 3 days after the earnings. So I said to everybody, this is going to be a buying opportunity. And it happened just as I said, and others as well. I'm not taking sole credit. But you know what shocked me? How fast that window closed, as far as, it went down to about 25. And then within 24 hours, it started closing. And I thought it's going to take weeks. Just goes to show you how crazy this market right now is. It's insane.
Yeah. But then in a bull market that, market goes up, that happened. But like in the market past few days, we're seeing some sell-offs. So I have been trimming. I have been trimming for sure on some of my riskier positions. Are you not trimming at all then?
I don't have any per se risky positions. My portfolio is like is some. It looks like the person who owns it eats dinner at 5 and plays bingo. There's nothing like BNGO is probably my most exciting stock there. There's not. It's very very lame. It's just blue chip stocks. So there's no sense in trimming now. I mean,
Have you? And you haven't sold any BNGO, is what I think.
no, I'm not selling.
Yeah, did you hear my trade that I put on today, which I don't have any color to it. But did you hear my trade or no?
No, tell me.
This guy who also gave me Office Depot that went up a bunch, and then he also gave me the one that is another one that's up. Wait, what's the one? Let me just look at my gains today because I can pull up my gains today. It is oh come on, where is it? Which guy? Hold on. Why can't I see the? Well, forget the other one, but the one that I bought today has earnings tonight is BIGC. B is in boy, I is in igloo, G is in go, C is in Charlie. I don't know, like it's gonna have strong earnings or not. This guy seems to think so, but he's not anyone that I would necessarily trust with a stock pick. The reason I bought it, it was like it's positioned itself as a Shopify competitor, more for the enterprises, and so there are the stock has risen and then dropped tremendously. They've gotten some definitely more contracts with enterprises to run their like e-commerce type stores. So I'm playing as a little bit of earnings play, but it's not one that I'm highly confident in. But I just thought it was interesting. You know, the Shopify competitor that's sold off a lot. Maybe that's because of poor execution.
You know what I'm looking at right now, Jason? I'm looking at the short float.
30%.
Oh, it's very high.
Yeah, so that's what my friend who has it, he owns 500,000 of it. And the other stocks, the chat just reminded me of it. See, the chat's so good. Abe reminded me, STKS. This is STK Steakhouse, and it's up today because the recovery stocks. But STKS is the other one that he gave me, and I bought it, and it's up since I bought it 30%. So STKS is another one that I bought. Not today, but I've been buying.
It had a major spike. I see it now.
Yeah. So
wow, 10% just in last day.
Yep. Exactly. So that is
this one seems to be much more consensus than the previous one.
Yes. So this big BIGC, if it sells off today in earnings, I'll be out of it. Like I'll just be done. This is just doing the earnings trade, and who knows? I don't know. So don't worry. Don't go chase that one. Any new stocks for you?
Well, I did want to talk to you. I got a few minutes before you have to kick me out. I did want to talk to you about, and I spoke about it with Aaron. I really want to make a bullish case for Palantir. Even at this price, even at $30, I see this as a $40 stock, and I'll tell you why. Again, this is just my opinion. This isn't investment advice. Chillax. This is just a dude with his own due diligence. So here's how I see Palantir. If you just run a DCF on Palantir based on their own guidance of profits for 2025, the company isn't worth nearly 40. It's probably less than half of $40 per share. However, here's where I kind of have a theory about it. And I'm not the only one. If you take a look at Kathy, she loaded up on a ton of Palantir.
I get it. You're on a first name basis now with Kathy. Very nice.
I just have a crush on her. Everybody knows that. So it's just I'm a fanboy. But
are you gonna watch my interview with her on March 3rd?
Of course, I watch everything that Kathy does. Everybody knows that.
It would have been better if you said I watch everything. Of course, I watch everything that Jason does. That would have been better if you said.
That's a given. You asked about Kathy. That's an additional information. But I watch the pre-market show. Come on, I even watch the stuff you're not in.
Oh, okay.
The dude on the pre-market show has a Michigan shirt. I have to watch it.
Oh yeah, Joel. Yeah.
Tell him I said hi. Anyways, ARK Invest, their flagship, the innovation ETF, loaded up more than 5 million shares of Palantir during the last dip. It's now over 0.5% of the entire fund. It's a massive fund. That's the one where they have Tesla, Twilio, all the flagship stocks they have. So she loaded up on a bunch of it. She literally had 20,000 shares in October. So that's in 4 months.
She
Here's
loves
what
it.
she loves it, and I love it. I'll tell you why. I think that even Palantir are being extremely conservative with their estimates as far as the next 4 years, because nobody really understands what is the total addressable market of this company. Because what is their market? Their market is predicting the future. You can't Google, well, predicting the future, total addressable market 2027. I mean, that isn't going to come up. I mean, this is a company that provides a software solution that is entirely industry agnostic. You can put it in the grocery store, in a mining company, in a taxi. I mean, you can pretty much work this product in any industry, in any level, and achieve improved efficiency, improved earnings, basically improve safety. Not to mention the stuff they do with the government. So here's my theory about what I think Peter Thiel did here, which I think was genius. So I kind of see it, and again, I'm not saying that this is Tesla. I'm just saying it's a Tesla-like behavior, and I agree with that assessment. I think Kathy feels the same way as well. So Peter Thiel actually wrote it in his book. I'll send you the link. So in his book, he talks about the next big thing he's going to do, and he's talking about how to monopolize a brand new market that does not exist, how to create a brand new market and monopolize it. And if you think about Palantir, that's exactly that. It's a company that's pretty much monopolizing a market that has no competitors because nobody is in it yet. Maybe IBM in the future, but they're partners with Palantir anyways at this point. So, but even then, they're so far ahead of everybody, like Tesla. So it's going to be very hard to catch them. Now, here's what I think they did, which was genius. Because if you take a look at Palantir for the last 17 years, you would say this company makes no sense. I mean, they're losing money. They haven't had a profitable quarter in 17 years. They're losing a ton of money. They're only working with the government on defense products. And what is the purpose of this company? And now it's still in embryonic stages, but they're moving out of the government into the commercial sector. So what they did is they took 17 years of unlimited government resources to build IP, and now they get to use at least some sort of cores of that IP into the commercial market with a product that took 17 years to develop. How can you compete with that? And if you look at the numbers that they're showing as far as the stuff that they're doing with Airbus, the stuff that they're doing with the UK HMO, I forgot their name, the NHS, they work with mining companies. And their growth in the commercial sector, people are excited about, oh, they had a 40% growth or whatever. They're not even working. I think they're working with less than 5% of the major corporations in the world. They're strictly in the US, and they have a very limited amount of clients. But even in that limited clientele, they're serving 16 different industries. So they haven't even started working the commercial side. So here's the thing. If you believe that this is a Tesla-like development curve, then it's worth $40. And if you don't see the vision, then it's not. It's very simple. There's not going to be a DCF you can run right now based on past behavior that's going to give you $40 per share. You got to buy into the vision, so to speak, buy into the potential. Simple. I buy into it. I think ARK Invest does as well. And I definitely think it's going to hit $40. And even then, I'm probably not going to sell it.
Got it. Okay. No, that's Tom Nash on Palantir. I love it. I love the confidence, and I love how you do the DCF and discounted cash flow models.
This is actually one example where the DCF is not applicable. So here's a surprise for you.
Well,
I
you
mean,
still,
here,
yeah.
I ran it, by the way. I ran the DCF on this company. I'm not going to show it, but I got like $12 per stock.
Oh,
but that's just based on per share. Sorry, but that's just based on whether if you take a linear kind of growth from what
I get it. It's not based on what it can be, and just like Benzinga, we're going to grow 100-fold this year, right?
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, exactly. Same kind of thing. I did buy another stock, BTN, by the way. B is in boy, T is in Tom, N is in Nancy. My friend who's very smart gave it to me. I don't understand it all, but he also gave me QRTEA, which is a QVC channel, and it's up 180% since he gave it to me. So BTN, I mean, I understand a bit, but on the valuation thing and the guy behind it, it's a good leadership. Just put it on your watch list. Don't go buy it today. But just put B as in boy, T as in Tom, Nancy on your watch list. Okay. So
By the way, for me, Jason, BTN means one thing.
I know.
It's the Big Ten Network.
I know. I knew
it doesn't mean anything else. However, just to let you know, this company literally has no short interest. Nobody's shorting this company. It has 0.1% short interest.
I know, but my guy Brian gave it to me, and so far he hasn't led me astray. Except Del Taco took 3 years to perform, but he also gave me TAST at 189. It's at 635. I mean, it gave me enough that So that's what I'm in. That's one of the ones.
But it's really flying under the radar, BTN.
I know. Let it fly under the radar. That's fine. That's just what happens. My money has to stay locked up.
It's an old company. It's an old company.
Yeah, they have, but they're doing some. I don't know how would you say. I mean, I can send you the whole financial model on it. I'll send you that. I have the financial model. I'll send it to you. I feel like we're just like talking and there's no one watching. It's really nice. even though there's like 2,000 people watching.
Well, that's usually what the conversation would be like anyways. It's there's no, I mean, I've seen you cry.
Yeah. you see me cry. And one thing before we end, I'm gonna have to send you a check or something. There may be someone, or maybe because when I was on your show and I talked about Benzinga and stuff, like there's maybe someone that we're hiring that like a few people reached out. Like, a lot of people reached out from the show. Other than the Brazilian people that wanted you to go help Brazil, I did get some people reaching out about wanting to join Benzinga, and so if you hire them, then I gotta send you like some thank you gifts, you know.
Well, here's how you can repay me. You can come on again, and let's just have you on again.
Yeah, I would. Well, no, I can repay you I'll find other ways to repay. That's why I gave you some of those stock picks. So yeah. That's why I gave you some of those stock picks. I know we have a CEO of a exciting company coming on, Fire and Flower, Trevor Fencott, in a couple of minutes. We have Javier interview him. It's one of our cannabis companies that we work with, and it's a sweet company. But yeah, I just thank you. This guy who reached out, he was a Benzinga Pro user for a year, and then he saw my interview, and he was like, he seems good. Yeah, so
was it the guy who donated and then said I'll text you my CV?
I don't. That guy. It may have been. I don't remember. But yeah, if you're ever on your show and people are looking for jobs in the space, tell them to reach out to me. Like I like to hire people that are passionate and driven versus just people that want to do stuff. Because we're all going to get burnt out some days. So when you have other people that are passionate and driven, it makes your life a lot easier.
By the way, here's the thing. You are crazy. You put out your phone number, your personal phone number, on my stream to thousands of people. I've never seen anybody do anything remotely close to as insane as you did.
Yeah, I just think people should be easier to connect with. And yeah, I know I did get some long messages, but you're guys. Tom Nash is the man. He's on YouTube. He's the man, and like I said, I think personalities can really shine through on YouTube and be your own broadcast network. We hope to do stuff with Tom Nash, but he's great. If you don't, I discovered him when he had like 12,000 or 13,000 followers, when he was just really deep on a company, and I love fundamental people that go deep on companies. I love it. If you're a technical trader, I probably wouldn't have even stayed there for 2 more minutes, but because you went deep on companies, I loved it, and you put your opinion out there. It's like so sweet.
And I'm a Benzinga Pro user right now. Aaron,
you are?
He opened up a Benzinga Pro for
me. So email VIP accounts at benzinga.com, and they'll give you a red carpet walkthrough of just a couple features that can be useful to you. I know it can be a little confusing first time using, and it'll get easier as we go. But email VIP accounts at benzinga.com, or I'll have them email you. But I want to make sure you get the red carpet service. It has a lot of stuff in there.
But it's really responsive. With everything that's going on, I expected it to be a little bit laggy, but it's completely responsive and it's super fast.
Trust me, a year ago it was laggy, but there's totally signals. There's everything in there. Insider, there's so much stuff in there. So all right, Tom, come on again. It should not be so long. And Siggy Me says he's been following you before you had 10,000 followers. Okay, you beat me. Fine, you beat me. All right.
My mom beat both of you. She was my second subscriber.
Ha.
She's probably watching this. She's watching everything I do. So hi, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Tom has Benzinga Pro, but no YouTube Premium. Yes, he has Premium YouTube.
No, I
Yes,
have
he does.
premium. I did after my last stream where I was showing a clip and then we got a bunch of commercials. They said you're a cheap bastard. Get YouTube Premium, and then I did YouTube Premium the next day. So now
Wait,
I actually
why'd you
have,
get YouTube Premium the next day? What'd you say?
because I was showing clips on stream and it was showing commercials, and people were
Oh.
like, "Dude, you can't afford YouTube Premium." I was like,
Oh, they're making fun of you. Okay, got it.
yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I got
All
it
right,
now.
all
I
right.
got it. I got it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, Tom. Thanks for coming on. And passing it off to so Tom, stay in touch and you know where to find me, okay? All right, love you. Thanks for
Thank
the
you so much.
Palantir.